Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Charles the Charge 3. You can call me Charles, and if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. I release educational Pokemon Unite content daily, so you do not want to miss an upload. But today's video, let's get right into it. I just want to make this a short video, and I just want to put this out there for the upcoming Android and iOS release date for Pokemon Unite. It's coming out on September 22nd, and I just want to put out a few of the best champions to buy if you're either free to play or if you're willing to spend money. These are going to be the best champions to buy, and so you don't want to waste your money, and you don't want to waste your in-game currency as well. So I'm just gonna give you the best champ that I think that is in that section or category, whether it be defender, attacker, or jungler, and then a couple of runner-ups. Okay, just to give you a little versatility here. Just to give you my thoughts on what are the best champions right now on each role. So let's get straight into the video. Let's go with defenders, and in this role I'm going to have to give it to Blastoise to be the #1 pickup for defenders. Blastoise is an incredible champion. He does a lot for his team. He can do peel, he has a insane amount of damage, his ulti is insane. CC for any objective fight with this ult, you pretty much win the objectives with a real-time ulti. You're also a powerhouse in lane, and you pretty much just stomp out everyone that you see whenever they see the turtle. So Blastoise is a spin to win champion, and he's definitely a great pickup if you're looking to climb the ranks in Pokemon Unite, or just like to have fun and be more casual player. He's still going to be a pretty fun pickup for you. Next, in the defenders category, I have a runner-up for you, and this is Snorlax. Snorlax is also a very, very great champion. He provides a lot of CC. With a real-time block, you can easily win a team fight by blocking out 5 champions. And with his ulti, you're able to really secure those corridors and hallways, or just really secure Zapdos fights or Dreadnought fights. This guy does a lot for his team. He can peel, he can engage, he can do a lot. He's a very great pickup, and he's great for both ranked and casual play. Moving on to attackers. Now, the best attacker can be flexed in several roles as well, but these are the best attackers in the game that I think so far, and that you should really look into picking these ones up. These are going to be Greninja in first place. Greninja is an awesome champion with all-round mobility, a lot of dashes, very slippery champion that does a lot of high damage at a very safe spot. So Greninja is able to do a lot of high damage, a lot of high DPS, and while still maintain his way of being safe with Smokescreen or Surf, and along with Flash and along with his ulti, he does an insane amount of damage. And Greninja is a great pickup to have on your team with the Surf capability to be able to kill people and to execute them, and then have that ability reset while also giving you health. And this execute, mind you, works on objectives as well. So this is very, very good to take at objectives, and as well as his ulti, be able to cover the whole circumference of an objective with the Surf. Paired with that, he is a great champion. He scales hard into the late game and can really hard carry games. Greninja is one of the best champions of the game, and I highly recommend picking up this champion. Next, we're moving into the runner-up for attackers, and that's going to be Cinderace. After the nerf a while ago, Cinderace did fall from being the #1 champion in the game. However, he still does a lot of damage, and he still provides that insane DPS for the team, and he's very quick on his feet and hard to catch with his feint and his Blaze Kick? I believe, yes, it's Blaze Kick. And so he has a lot of utility in his kit to be able to keep himself safe, a lot of self-peel, and then as well, he also has a very, very big ulti that does an insane amount of damage to to just any targets, and is great for stealing objective fights and everything. You know, this is also a really, really fun character to play. It's more of like an auto based. Both of these champions, Greninja and Cinderace, both auto attack based champions. So kind of like an 80 carry in League of Legends, if you're familiar with that. So next, the role that I want to move on to is speedsters slash junglers. These are the guys that are going to be mainly played in the jungle, but you can play them other places. And same thing with attackers. You can play them under other places, but most of the times, you know, they're played in lane. But you know, for the meta lately, they've been playing in the jungle. So if you're not playing Greninja or Cinderace in the jungle and you want more of a traditional route of a speedster, I would say stick with Zorora. Now, Zorora should be free, but if he's not, I highly recommend picking up this champion. Very beginner friendly and is very easy to pick up and play, where compared to Cinderace and Greninja, it takes a little bit more skill to play. But Zorora is still a basic champion. He's very easy to play, and he does a lot of damage. Can easily carry a lot of games by himself, and really can steal a lot of objectives. Very obnoxious champion. He's a great jungler. He has a fast clear speed, so this is going to be a great pickup if you're new to the game. The next speedster I would recommend, like a traditional speedster to put into the jungle, would be Talonflame. Talonflame, I think, is a really good jungler, has a fast clear speed, really good on ganking, and has a really good presence to control the map. And I think his ulti is just second to none when it comes to just stealing objectives. It's just insane with that ulti, what he can do. Next, I want to just put up an honorable mention. That's going to be Machamp. Machamp, you know, he's an all-rounder, but I really think he is a really, really great jungler. And I think you would love to pick him up. He's a basic champion, but he does a lot of damage, and he does a lot of good ganks, and he does scale pretty well when it comes into the late game. So Machamp is an honorable mention that you could pick up, and he's a lot of fun. And then next, we're going into all-rounders. And now all-rounders again, primarily are going to be played in the bot lane, but you can play them top lane, or you can play them in the jungle, you know, wherever the case may be. But primarily they usually go to the bot lane. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first all-rounder is going to be Lucario. Lucario is a great champion. He has 2 dashes, and he does a lot of damage, and his power punch to just able to execute and steal objectives is second to none. And he's really, really great. He's really tanky. He's a great split pusher, or he could be a great team fighter as well. He's a great flanker. He does a lot for his team, and he can really, you know, he's really like the glue for his team, I should say. Like everything his team like kind of lacks, he kind of makes up for it with everything that he has in his kit. He has an insane Kamehameha ultimate, you know, to just steal objectives away. He has insane map pressure if he is put in the jungle, and he has insane 1v1 potential, even a 2v1 potential if played correctly. And then, like I said, he's an insane split pusher. So this is going to be a top tier champion that I would definitely recommend you pick up. So next in the all-rounder category, that is runner-up, is going to be Charizard. Charizard is a great all-rounder. You know, he's pretty good in the bot lane. However, if you do pick up Charizard just because of the nostalgia, I mean, like I love Charizard, so I originally picked him up as well on my main account. So, but he's not really too good in the bot lane as an all-rounder. I think a lot of people primarily play him in jungle, and I think that's where he shines. But if you wanted to play Charizard in the bot lane, it is doable. Charizard is a very great champion. He does an insane amount of damage, and he can just blow teams away with his ultimate. He does an insane amount of damage when he gets ahead. But you really do need to farm and get to your level 9 power spike and to just be able to carry the games. He's really weak early game, but he's a lot of fun to play. And if you are going to take him into ranked, I wouldn't really recommend it. I would pick Lucario over Charizard. But if you want to just have fun, you know, and play him in ranked anyways, because, you know, this is like one of the champions that bring back a ton of nostalgia, I would say just go for it. You know, you're not gonna, it's not the worst. It's not the worst case scenario anyways. Charizard is still a good champion. And next, let's move on to the last category, and that last category is going to be supports. Supports, well, if you have been watching the channel, and you know, if you have been following along with us, you all may know that I am a Wigglytuff main, so I'm going to give it to Wigglytuff to be the best support in the game right now. I really think that this support can take you easily from beginner to master pretty much overnight. You know, this support is really good, and when played properly, you can get so much done with the support. To be able to really control the map, to be able to hard lock down CC people, and not only just one person, but up to 5 people, to be able to CC a whole team. You know, when it comes to Zapdos or Dreadnought, you know, it's just insane. And the amount of damage that Double Slap does, it's really quite insane. You know, and there's really nothing like it that I've seen coming out of the supporter role. So I highly recommend Wigglytuff. Next, let's move on to Aldagast. Aldagast is another great champion, I think, and that is going to be the runner-up champion for this supports. I'm a little bit biased. Aldagast is another main of mine, but I still think, you know, it's a really great champion that you can heal your team, you can damage the enemies with both your heal and, you know, with your Pollen Puff, you can damage them and heal your teammates, as well as Cotton Guard to be able to give your team a 5-man shield. I think it's really great. And then your ulti to be able to become invulnerable, just land on your teammates and to heal them, and if any enemies are caught inside your area of effect, then you damage them as well and throw them backwards. I mean, Aldagast is just a really great champion. I think she pairs a lot with other champs as well, so you know, I definitely would say you'd have a lot of fun picking her up and taking this champion into ranked as well. Next, we have, for honorable mentions, I just have to do it, is Blissey. Now, I really, you know, I don't personally like this champ, but a lot of people do, and so I gotta put this champion on the list. You know, supports will not, you know, we would not have a support category if we didn't have Blissey. Blissey with Soft Boiled and Helping Hand, you know, or, you know, just anything. Ah, man, such a disgusting champion. To build this champion either way, you know, you can get so much out of the healing from this champion, and to just, yeah, you get so much healing, so much damage, you know, so much shielding for the champion to offer ulti. It's insane. So Blissey is another top support. So if you were to get any of these supports, you know, Blissey is like the more, I'd say, the more conventional support, to where you're really supporting your team. Where Aldagast and Wigglytuff, you can pretty much experiment with a lot of different things. Where Wigglytuff, you can take more of a damage type of build for her, and Aldagast, you can take more of a damage Aldagast as well, or, you know, and things like that. So I think Blissey is more of like just a conventional support where it does massive amounts of healing. So yeah, so that is our list for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did like it, and if you guys think that I missed anything, or I should have changed some things around from defenders, attackers, or whichever role you think, if your favorite Pokemon didn't make the cut, you know, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to talk about it. But yeah, and yeah, let me know what you guys think of my list, and hopefully this helps you out, guys, for purchasing your first champions when you come over to Pokemon Unite when the mobile version does come out. So yeah, and you know, just to reiterate, guys, I do post educational Pokemon Unite content daily, so please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you do not miss an upload. And if this video has helped you out, leave a like on the video and comment what you want to see next. And until next time, guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you out on the Rift. Peace.